Hi, this is Sherry Summers with the American Accent Workshop, and in this week's American English pronunciation tip, I'd like to go over a sound with you that almost everybody who's learned English as an adult or as a teenager has a problem with, and that is the sound So let's very briefly talk about the sound. Now we can talk about this in front of words like run and race, but I don't want to do that today. I want to simply talk about the sound especially when you have a vowel before it. So this very basic sound how do you make it? You might want to ask yourself, how do you make the R sound in your own native language? Sometimes people will use their tongue to touch the back of their teeth to make r or something like that. Sometimes the tongue will be much deeper in the throat. But in American English, you want to do a few things, and this is what makes it a little bit difficult, is you'll want to make sure, let's see, this is your tooth right here, this is your palate right here, here's your bottom tooth. You'll want to make sure that your tongue isn't touching anywhere. Your tongue will actually be tilted up just a little bit right here, and it won't touch your teeth at all, and it won't be back too far in your mouth. If it goes back too far, you'll get a different sound. So you need to make sure that your tongue is slightly tilted, slightly lifted up. You won't, if you looked at it, you wouldn't really see that, but this is what it feels like. Now you want to make sure that your mouth is open enough right here that you could put one finger between your teeth. So if you want to put a finger there, you could see that that's about the distance that your jaw is open. And you'll need to round your lips slightly. So here's the American sound. I'm rounding my lips a little bit. Not too tight, but a little bit. There's about one finger distance between my teeth. Let's say these are my teeth right here and my teeth down below. I could probably put a finger right in here between my teeth, and of course my tongue is tilted slightly up. So this is a very brief explanation, but we do have a lot more information. In fact, we spend a lot of time talking about this in our classes, and in fact we have a brand new course out called the pronunciation course. Won't fit there, but it's pronunciationcourse.com, where we spend quite a bit of time working on this sound. Let me show you how we can use it. We can use the in stressed syllables like bird, hurt, earth, her. These are all a nice strong sound, but take a look at the spelling. We have an IR here, a UR, an EAR, an ER. There are a lot of possible spellings for this but we can also put it in unstressed syllables. Water, singer, fisherman. Notice how it's not as strong, but it's the same sound. And pattern, even in the middle of words. These are unstressed syllables. In this case, we'll often see the spelling as ER, but we might see some other things like OR. So the is something that usually takes some time. It takes a lot of work, it takes effort if it's not something that you're already used to saying. So you can work on it, see how it feels. Work, that's a stressed one, by the way. That's a stressed sound. And if you feel you need more help, come and try out our pronunciation course at pronunciationcourse.com, and we'll give you some extra help with it. I hope that helps you, and we'll see you in our next video tip. Thanks.